What if the biggest reason most people never become wealthy isn't because they earn too little, but because life starts going well? That sounds backwards. But imagine two people getting the exact same raise on the exact same Friday. They leave work smiling. They celebrate that night. 10 years later, one is quietly approaching financial freedom. The other still wonders why they're always starting over. Same raise. Same opportunity. Completely different future. So what changed? It wasn't a stock market crash. It wasn't a bad investment. It wasn't the economy. It was one decision so ordinary that neither of them noticed they were making it. The first person looked at the raise and thought, now I can finally upgrade my life. The second looked at the same raise and thought, now I can finally buy my future. That single difference almost never feels important in the moment. Because the wealth trap doesn't arrive wearing a warning sign. It sounds like this. I'll start next year. I just need one more promotion. I want to enjoy life first. Those sentences don't feel dangerous. They feel responsible. That's why the trap is so powerful. Think about the last thing you were excited to buy. Maybe it was a better apartment. A newer car. A vacation you'd been dreaming about. At first it felt like proof that life was finally moving forward. A few months later. It was just normal. Then something else took its place. Without noticing, your definition of enough quietly moved farther away. Most people believe wealth disappears because of one big mistake. It usually doesn't. It disappears through hundreds of tiny delays that never feel urgent. Every time you tell yourself, I'll start when life settles down, life quietly hands you another reason to wait. And life never really settles down. The strange part is that the people caught in this trap rarely look irresponsible. From the outside, they're succeeding. Better jobs. Better homes. Better vacations. Their life keeps getting bigger. But their future keeps getting postponed. That's why two people earning almost the same income can wake up 20 years later living completely different lives. Not because one discovered a secret investment. Because one understood something the other didn't. Money can catch up. Time never does. Compounding isn't just growing your investments. It's every year your past self gives your future self. Miss enough of those years, and no raise can buy them back. The people who build wealth aren't the ones who always make perfect decisions. They're the ones who stop believing tomorrow will magically become easier than today. So before asking yourself, how can I earn more money, ask something far more uncomfortable. What important decision have I been postponing because tomorrow feels safer than today? That answer is probably shaping your financial future more than your paycheck ever will. Because the wealth trap nobody sees isn't a lack of opportunity. It's confusing progress with preparation. And one day you'll realize something that changes everything. The life you've been planning for is quietly being built by the choices you're making today. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe. Because building wealth isn't just about understanding money. It's about understanding the stories your mind tells you before your money ever has a chance to grow.